Hey guys, and welcome to this video on a game called Shoppe Keep. Now, Shoppe Keep is a game I've had my eyes on for such a long time, ever since I saw it come out on Steam. If you don't know what it is, it's a shopkeeping style game, similar to Air. So you own a shop, you set up your shop, and you sell goods to adventurers and stuff, which is really cool. Then I looked at my email one day, and I was lucky enough to see a review key just sitting there, so finally I got a chance to jump into it. And it's a game that is in early access, that's my little disclaimer, but there's still a lot of content here and the reviews for it are very positive. There's a lot of reviews and a lot of people are really praising the game, so I got excited. But at the same time, it is clunky, there are bugs, and it's not very polished right now. So as soon as I saw the review key, I thought, finally, this is the opportunity I've been looking for, because I've been wanting to do a let's play on a game for a long time now. And this seemed like the sort of game that was very clear cut, because it's a kind of shopkeeping game, so you have set days, so each day could be an episode, which I thought would be great. But here you go, this is your home. This is where your character lives, you get to customise your character, and straight away you're going to notice the art style of the game. It is very... I don't even know what the word is. It's very... what's it called? I'm going to say retro. Retro is the word I'm rolling with. Your house will update as you collect things over your adventures, a thing I absolutely dig. I love it when video games do that. But otherwise your house has no real purpose, so what you can do is you can go through the trapdoor to your shop. And then this is your shop. This is the back room of your shop, so you have your chest where you can store things if you want. This is where items get delivered when you order them. This is your quest board where, I'll show you what quests are later, but for now, I am going to open the doors to start the day. So this is the beginning of day 3, and the town is going to swarm with people over time. You might notice my shop is pretty empty right now, and that's because, or even though I'm on the 3rd day, all I've really got is 2 little stands either side of the doors, and those stands have 1 potion on them. And this is where my first kind of problem lies. You start the game with 50 gold. Now, to clarify, these tables cost, I think it was 8 gold, so that's 8, 16, 24, 32. That leaves you 18 gold to buy supplies. Now if I go into my log here, these are the supplies you can buy, or at least the supplies I can buy right now. Things are pretty expensive, and obviously once you buy them, you then sell them, and you can sell them for higher prices. You can choose the price that you sell them for. In fact, I'll give an example. If I pick up this potion, then I have it in my hand, you can see it floating to the right, and if I press plus and minus, you can see I can adjust the price. So I could, if I wanted to, just sell it for 25, which is how much it cost. But ideally you want to mark it up, so say if I sell it for 30, then I get 5 gold profit. But the higher you try to sell it for, the less likely people are to buy it, which is my other problem. A lot of people can buy in the game, but even if I put it at the default price, I think that one's at 30 and this one is also at 30, but I've tried putting them up for 25, which is the default price, and people just don't buy them. So the morning phase lasts 5 minutes, the afternoon phase lasts 5 minutes, and the evening phase lasts 5 minutes. All I can do is sit here and wait. Now I'm very aware that late game it's different. Late game you're going to have loads of people coming into your shop, and what you can do is, they're going to leave mess, so you need to go around and mop stuff up. Sometimes they'll damage things, so you need to pull out your hammer and repair the tables. It's very much a go around whilst loads of chaos is going on. But an hour into the game now on day 3, as I said, each day takes 15 minutes, and this is my 2nd attempted playthrough, because the first one I decided, okay, this is too slow, I'm clearly doing something wrong. But no, the beginning of the game is just incredibly dull. I'm going to straight out come out and say it. You have these quests. If I hop back into my little menu here, I can go to the statistics screen, and here you can see how much gold you've earned, and various other things. And you can see your quests which you can accept. So I can sell anti-frost potions, I believe they are. I need to sell 20 of them, and in return I get 50 points. I think that one is 20 anti-burn potions again, and you get 30, is that 35 points for that? And then that one, that's a more reasonable one. I can sell 5 health potions for ones that cost 10 gold, and get 5 points. and then these points you can use to level up and get various skills. But the quests, like, I've got a plain sword and a wooden shield, I need to sell 5 of those, which, I don't know, that sounds fine, but then a plain sword and a shield, the shields cost 42 and the swords cost 87 rather, and you start with 50 gold, and you're only going to be getting, like, I don't know, 5 gold profit on potions. If you, like, when I was selling the health potions, they cost 10, and I marked them up to 110%, so I was getting 11, which gave me 1 gold profit. Now, if I was selling 4 at a time, let's say every 10 minutes 4 potions are bought, that's 4 gold in 10 minutes. So in order to get 1 more health potion, I would need 10 gold, which means I would need I need 25 minutes of sitting here waiting for people to buy my potions, and then, like, then I would be able to complete the quest if I was lucky enough to get it, because sometimes you just don't get the quest. I might actually accept this one, but that's going to replace the other ones. So now if I sell 5 health potions, it will be fine and dandy. But first of all, I need to sell these fucking potions, which are just sitting there doing nothing. Now, that's my complaint part out of the way. That is my problem with the early part of the game. You start with far too little money, but it shows promise, because sometimes you can rummage through the trash bins and get items. That's how I got this meat, which costs a stunning 125. But I don't know what this is doing. This is like my offerings table, which I presume brings more people to my shop, because I can't sell that in the shop, so I just stuck it out there. But I mentioned points. You get points for just buying and selling stuff, and you level up and get points. You also get points for completing quests, and these points you can use to buy skills, and the skills are really handy. Like, I don't think I've seen a single skill which is bad. Like this one, for example, for 25 points, every time a customer buys an item, they will buy another item. If I had that skill right now, that would be huge. It would be so handy. And then that one, you get gold for people just coming in your shop, which is really good. That's increased tolerance, so basically you can sell stuff for hire. And there are a lot of skills, so stuff gets delivered quicker when you buy it. You get a discount off every order purchase. You can get, like, rogues, druids and mages coming into your shop, and warriors, so you can sell specialised equipment for, like, a lot of money. And there's just a lot of stuff. Sometimes thieves will come to your shop. Like, in my first playthrough, in my first shop, a thief came in and took my potion, so I pull out my sword, and I zapped him, which it was a corpse lying here for the rest of my playthrough, and I didn't really know what to do with it, but I got my health potion back, so that's all fine and good. So, there are a lot of handy skills, but it takes a long time to get them. There's a specific one I'm looking for. I'll go back to the skills menu, because one of the skills you can get means you can go out and where is it? You can also, like, craft things if you put them in the cauldron or the grinder, which is really cool. You can get a champion who will go out on adventures for you. It sounds like there's so much potential, but at the beginning you just can't do anything. This is one, customer talk. So when offering items to customers face to face, you can mark them up to 150%. So that means basically what I could do is, it costs 50 points, I have 23 I think, but I could go out here and then say I could talk to this guy, and I could offer an item from my inventory. So I could sell him potions, which means I can kind of be a street salesman, which would be great. How do I get off this action? Okay. Which would be great. I could just run out and sell these potions, and it would be a great way to make money. But I can't do that now. At least I don't think I can do it now. Let me try this. If I go to this guy, offer inventory item, offer that. Oh wait, I don't like this item. Alright, who would like this item? Because I haven't really noticed any adventurers out. I think I need to, like, find a warrior or a druid, but as of right now I need a skill to get them to come to my shop. You also have the nice little banner which has your Steam icon, which is really cool. And then your house is just here. You can't open the door, you just walk through it. You can also walk through other things, which is, yeah, as I said, this is early access and there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. But, oh wait, you're looking for something? Can I throw this? No, I can't. So, if I could go out and sell things to people on the street, that would be great. It'd be a great way to get the ball rolling early on in the game, and get more money, more than that starting 50 gold. But otherwise, all you just have to do is wait. I've been here for 8 minutes now, and neither of my 2 items have been sold. What is this? Is that some body armor? Sweet. That costs 57? No, I'm selling it for 57. It costs 48. but I haven't got the shelf to sell this because I need to unlock it with points. So I think you can see where my problem is. It kind of seems like that a very, very grindy game where, well, it's bordering on the kind of problems you get with freemium games where like you could pay to get people to come to your shop, but thankfully that's not how it is. I've got some druid gloves for 214 gold. If I could just sell this, it would be so handy, but I can't, and that's the problem. So this is one of the reasons why I was instantly turned off of doing a let's play of this game. It's just too slow, especially early on, and it has so much potential. Like, I can't wait to have loads of tables here, loads of shelves and loads of things and armor racks and weapon racks, and have thieves coming in and stealing things, and you can get attacked by barbarians and you can get your adventurers to fight them off. There's loads of things here which I have no idea what they do. You can check your statistics here, and that's like all things you can put in your shop. You can check your income and expenses. There's all the makings for just something so great, and with all the crafting, like there are recipes, and you can unlock various equipment like new kinds of brushes and new swords. I want this game to be good, and I think it is good. I think it's just a bit of an endurance run. You need to really hang in there until you get to the later days in the game, and you need to hope you get lucky with people buying your 2 bloody potions. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video because I kind of feel obliged to, seeing as it is a review key and I should respect the developers for sending that out to me, and it is a game I've had my eyes on for ages anyway, so I've kind of wanted to get some coverage of it up. But if you are interested in the game, then I'll have a link to it in the description below. And it's not actually that expensive. I think it's like £5.50, which is very good for games on Steam. I don't know why I needed to reaffirm that fact. I'm sure you know the value of money, but it's being updated frequently. There's a lot more content on the way, and it will be more polished over time. People are saying things in the reviews, stuff like, oh, this is the next Minecraft, and like it has the same development or the same level of development as Minecraft, and I think maybe that's a bit too far. The developers are updating it very well, and they are working with the community very well, but I think it's one of those games you just need to keep your eyes on until maybe it does develop a little bit more. But otherwise, it has the makings for something very good, and I'm really sorry for that for the last 10 minutes I've just been walking around doing nothing, but at least that does represent the kind of thing you'll be doing in the game, at least towards the beginning end. So, if you want to see any other kind of follow-up video, then I would be happy to do so, but it will take me a while to get there apparently. And yeah, if you're interested yourself, then you can buy it yourself in the description, and let me know if there's any kind of tricks or tips I'm missing. But yeah, until next time, this is me, Evans with Z111. Please leave a rating if you enjoyed the video, and this is me out. Peace.